Hello and welcome to a new video. And today we are going to talk about semantics in global dashboards. So let's go. So as you see now, we have not only the list, the grid, and the map views on all devices or inside of the folders, but we also have an overview. And in here we have sensor metrics, and these ones are calculated with the sensor semantics. I think we have spoken about that in a previous video. And this is showing you an average temperature, minimum and maximum of all devices that have temperature measurements. And you will see also a device list, and in here you will see every device that has a temperature field and the value that they are having and the range as well. And a lot of you have asked for a way of showing these semantics inside of global dashboards. So we have actually come up with a feature that allows you to do that. We will call them widget enhancements because they are inside of the same widgets that we've been using. I'm going to call the semantics dashboard. And now I have a new dashboard and I'm going to add value widget to it. You see again that we have the widget presets, which are super useful for when you want to configure your value widgets and show and display data there. And now if you go to data, you will see the data source mode. And we have two different ones now. You have the static devices for the normal kind of value widget where you select a device and the field, but we now have semantics in there. And that means that you can select from a list of our available semantics, and this will automatically display the semantics side of the value. And you have aggregation operations, so you can show the average, for example, in this the average temperature, the minimum, the maximum, and so on from all of the devices inside of your workspace. So in here, for example, max temperature, and you can change again a lot of different things. You can actually also say, I only want to have the average of all temperatures above 20 degrees, for example. And that will change this value, of course. You can filter devices by tags as well, so that you can also manage the semantics of which group. Maybe you have all devices of a building, but you want to display the semantics for the floor. So to have the temperatures for floor 1, floor 2, floor 3, and then you can filter them by tags. Again, select unit, decimal spaces, and so on. That's always been there. And in the appearance, you still have the same things as before. And with the presets, you have basically everything already pre-configured. These, for example, gauges, you can change them, of course. If you would prefer, for example, a temperature that's shown in a circular gauge, that's possible. And of course, because we have selected already a max temperature, the time frame is not available. And you can add that to your dashboard super easily. And you can do the same with humidity, for example. So let's add a preset humidity and now select semantic humidity. That's pre-selected, which is beautiful. And now we want an average humidity, so it's going to be named average humidity. And now you have both temperature and humidity, so the max temperature and the average humidity. And we have another widget that supports semantics, which is the histogram widget. And in the histogram widget, you can display in different ways your data. You have the bars histogram, but you also have the cake histogram. So it depends on your use case, which one you want to use. In this case, let's say I would like to have the semantics again, and I would like to have the temperatures as well. And this thing will automatically take all of the devices that have temperature, and it will create automatically a histogram based on them. I'm going to add a unit. You can again value filter like I did with the value widget. You can also filter by device tags so that you can also manage your devices. And in here you can select if you want a pie chart or a bar chart. You can select a lot of different configurations. Show statistics table, which is this down here. You can disable it, show values on bars if you want, and that's it. I'm going to save it and I'm going to make it bigger so that it shows the histogram with the temperatures in my dashboard. And it is as easy as that. You can play with it, you can add different things to it, and you can see what you better like. In here you have average, maximum, minimum as well, which is what you could see in the overview. And I hope this is very useful and that you can make the most out of your device semantics now using the semantics in the dashboards. And this has been it. I hope it was useful, and I hope you can create beautiful dashboards using your semantics, and I will see you next time.